Hello and thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Esther. Welcome to my channel, My Money Matters. This channel is to make me accountable with my budget, and my hope is to inspire others to see the benefit of saving and cash stuffing. Today I thought I'd do a bit of a reflection on 2022 and ask myself a few questions to answer and to look back on for the following year. So my first question is, have you stuck to your budget? Have I stuck to my budget? In short, yes. I think because of cash stuffing and doing the envelope cash system, it's really helped me to stick to my budget. There's been maybe a couple of times in the year where I've had to cross over certain categories, but generally I've stuck to my budget and I've managed to save as well, which to me is, the ultimate goal. So yes, I do think I have stuck to my budget. What have you learned? So in January I officially started cash stuffing and I've learnt a lot along the way. I think one of the main things to learn about cash stuffing, and I love about cash stuffing, is the fact that it's so flexible, that you can personalise it and tailor it to your own needs. And not just that, you can change it. If something isn't working and you've tried it, you can change it and try a different method. I've changed my cash stuffing a lot over the year, from monthly cash stuffing to bi-weekly to weekly. And then I was trying to stuff my challenges. My wage has changed. It's gone up and down. Thankfully it's gone up over the year, so that has an impact on what I've stuffed as well. But I love it. I love the fact that it's so flexible, and it makes you be able to stick with it more because you change it according to your needs as a personally, but also to your ever-changing needs and what you need to stuff and save for as well. So yes, I've learnt a lot through cash stuffing this year. Would you change anything from last year? I think I would say have less categories. I was keen to have lots of binders and lots of categories, and they were necessary at the time, I guess. So things like my anniversary and ring resizing and saving for storage and things like that. But I've got to the point where I've managed to condense a lot of the categories, and it just makes it easier to stretch your money, not to have to stretch your money so far by having less categories. So I would maybe recommend just having a look at your categories. You might not be able to, but there might be something like a take care category that I have, or self-care, and there might be a beauty category. Is that something that you can condense, or maybe you can't? Maybe you have separate things. But for me, I found that helpful to have less categories. Have you found anything difficult? I would say one of the difficult things that I found is when you come to spend out of category. So, for example, if I went to the charity shop and I'm buying a gift for somebody, and then I'm also buying in that purchase something for myself. So does that then come out of the charity shop budget, or does it come out of gift? And the same thing when we went away for our anniversary weekend, I went to the charity shop. So do I then spend out of the anniversary category, or do I spend out of charity shop or giving gifts, or the Christmas one, because I was buying Christmas presents? So that's one thing that I found tricky, but I would say don't overthink it. Just spend in the majority categories. So at the time for the anniversary one, I spent out the anniversary category. If I'm in the charity shop and I'm buying gifts, it would probably normally come out of the charity category. So maybe that's just something I need to think of. Sometimes, so recently I've used two categories and just purchased it separately from the same shop. I've done that also when I was in Sainsbury's. So sometimes I will do it in separate transactions, but sometimes that can be a little bit tricky to know which category to spend out of. What are your future budgeting plans? So my plans and goals for 2023, I try not to make too big a plan or goal. I don't have necessarily anything major to save up for, but there are things I would like to do. So I'd like to get my 365 penny challenge finished, and that money is to go towards Christmas 2023, and I'm just going all guns blazing at that so that I can have that finished and snowboard into that, so that's all ready and I can put that to one side. I've decided to save quite a bit for that this year, just because I want to properly see how much I need to spend for Christmas. So technically I should be spending less because I'm going to be buying for less people, but it's been difficult to keep tabs on my spending with that because I tend to spend out in the January sales and things like that. So I've got some Christmas money left over from this year, so I've decided that anything that I'm still buying this year will come out from what's left of the Christmas pot. But then anything for next year will then come out of my my cash for Christmas. So I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I'd like to start saving up for a cricket machine. I've been toing and froing whether I'd like to get one, and I think I would, and I think saving for it just makes that goal a bit easier and gives you time to think, and if you've actually saved for it, it just feels a bit more rewarding. I have got some more Etsy challenges in the pipeline, and I hope to get those out and to produce more. I love designing them, and I have fun doing that. So that's my goals for 2023. Thank you for joining me today for my little reflection of last year and my plans for 2023. And I hope that you have some plans, and I hope your budgeting and cash stuffing goes well. It's been amazing. It's been a great journey. I've loved doing this channel and being accountable, and I'm so pleased that it has inspired others to start cash stuffing, because I just think it works so well to actually handle physical cash, to actually put money aside weekly or monthly in separate envelopes for specific things. It's just, to me, it's a no-brainer. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing and for sticking with me. Oh, my other goal is to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark at some point in 2023. So that would be amazing if I can do that. Take care of yourselves. I really do appreciate your comments. I love reading what people have got to say, and it's always great to show some support by, if you give that free thumbs up, and if you do subscribe to join me again, I really do appreciate that. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care and God bless you. Happy cash stuffing, and I'll catch you next time on My Money Matters.